This is a Ruger 22 single six. It was purchased in 1954 by my grandma Gail as a Christmas present for her new husband Bradley Thomas Johnson. This particular flatgate model is one of the first of 60,000 guns made over a 4-year span from 1953 to 1957. My grandpa cherished his single six and always carried it with him. He has many stories of times when he's used it. Once, Grandpa came upon a couple of stray buffalo that had wandered onto the ranch. He chased them on horseback through the hills, shooting them with his single six, which of course only knocked the dust off their backs. Another time, Grandpa left Grandma and a baby Scott up by the reservoir while he chased a bear down through the creek with his single six, thinking to himself, what in the world am I going to do if I ever catch up to him? Grandpa has a passion for guns. Over the course of his life, he has collected quite a stockpile. My grandpa also has many other passions. He was born April 10th, 1935, and raised in Aurora, Utah, as a third-generation rancher. As the oldest of 4 boys, he quickly learned how to work.
Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stumble road, I'm gonna take...
Grandpa met Grandma while attending North Sevier High School. She cheered him from the sidelines as the head cheerleader while Grandpa was the sports star. They were married shortly after graduating high school on June 8, 1953. Grandpa was passionate about sports, especially baseball. His passion for baseball took him on scholarship to SUU, where he played on their baseball team. Despite his success with baseball, an opportunity rose that Grandpa and Grandma could not turn down, and that was the opportunity to purchase the M&O ranches from the Landis Company. On March 14, 1957, the Johnson Livestock Company was created with the purchase of the M&O ranches. Grandpa's ingenuity and skills quickly became an asset to the ranch.
One wonderful event that happened in Grandpa's life when he and Gerald had a carload of steers that won reserve champion. Acquainted them with Chef Gerard from the Hotel Utah. So every time they were in the hotel, they would make contact with Chef Gerard, and to have that honor, it was something that I think Dad was really proud of too. In 1973, the feedlot was built. Under Dad's direction, feedlot evolved, and I think cattle were put into it the next year.
Every Friday night there's a steady cloud of dust that leads back to a field filled with pickup trucks. Got old Hank cranking way up loud, got coolers in the back, tailgates down. There's a big fire burning, but don't be alarmed. It's just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. It's been on a tractor, ain't seen Becky all week. Somebody said they seen them headed down to the creek.
Decided to run for legislature. It was a good decision, and so when I remember the night that the returns came in for the election. Dad was a little blue because he came in Sevier County just a little behind John. John would have had a lot of support. It would have been hard to beat John in Sevier County, but he came in just a little behind as the results came in Sevier County. And when we heard that, we thought, well, if we're that close, we're going to win. We told him that. He said, well, you're going to sweep Emory County, which he did. Emory County people loved him.
That I had with him in the legislature, being able to go down and be with him on the floor while he debated and made law taking us in the back areas and showing us around there, being with him in some of the committee meetings. It was such an amazing experience to me, and I loved that time with him. He made us feel so special when we were with him. It was really, really kind of one of the big experiences of my life that gave me confidence and gave me feeling of respect for everything that he had done. But more than that, he made us feel really good. Whenever we were there, he was always thinking about us and making us feel good. Those are some of the best experiences I had.
Some of the things that I love from growing up with you, Grandpa, are especially up at the legislature when we would sit with you on the floor and your desk was filled with candy. That was the best. Or going back to the little break room. That was awesome too.
While Grandpa was putting together a powerful group called the Cowboy Caucus, Grandma was putting together her group known as the Happy Hookers.
And spent 16 years in the legislature, did a number of things. It was just so wonderful in his life to serve people he wanted to help. And it's been listed a lot of the accomplishments that he was able to have as he served as a legislature. Was very well respected, and even to this day I'll bump into people, and I'm sure everyone in our family bump into people who know Dad as a representative and are so they were so impressed with what he did and recognized that he was very effective in his legislature years.
Grandpa's greatest passion has always been reserved for his family.
The thing that I love so much about you, Grandpa, is that every time I see you, you give me a hug and you say, "You are so special." And that just makes my day. It really gives me confidence, and I love you for that.
Grandpa is that he always tries to make things fun and exciting for everyone. So some of my favorite memories are that when he and Grandma took me and Whitney and Heather out to Lake Tahoe with them, and we just got to hang out. And Grandpa went to the hot tub with us every night. We went and made candles, and I remember doing hot chocolate with a scoop of ice cream in it. And I'd never done that before, and Grandpa just was willing to go and do anything to make it fun for us.
The thing I love most about Grandpa is that he always makes every one of his grandchildren feel like they're the most important in his life.
Some of my favorite memories of being with Grandpa is just coming home from the ranch with him a lot during the summer, and just listening to the stories he had to tell about the old days. Just all the things he had to say, and I loved it. I loved always riding home with Grandpa. So that's some of my favorite things.
Hey Grandpa, happy 80th birthday. I just want to send you some love and just tell you how much I love you. The story I wanted to tell was my freshman year of high school, cross country. I got to go to state. I was one of the few girls that got to go. I ran my little heart out and I got 4th. And I just remember crossing the finish line and going and seeing my family, and you were there. And you just gave me the biggest hug and told me how proud you were of me, and you just had tears in your eyes. And it was a really special moment in my life, and I think it really made me love running as much as I do.
You are the perfect example of a man. If I grow up to be half the person you are, I'll be more than happy. You have a wonderful family, you're a spiritual giant, and really you're my example and the way I want to pattern my life. Thanks for everything, Grandpa.
I love going over every Sunday and visiting with them because we get to hear lots of stories, and that's probably my favorite thing.
And some of my best memories are out on the backhoe with Grandpa and him teaching me how to use it and how to run it.
We all know that Grandpa's a very passionate man, and because of his passions, he has changed the lives of those around him for the better. Although there is one group that has not been changed for the better because of Grandpa's passions, and that is with the Beavers. This group has struck at the core of one of Grandpa's other passion, and that is water. A war has been waged, battles have been won and lost. Unfortunately, the war is not over. We are all very grateful for the tools, the love, and the support that Grandpa's given us over the years. But perhaps one of his greatest legacies would be the equipping of his grandkids with guns.
This is the 32 special that you gave me for Christmas, and I love it. Don't shoot it a whole lot because currently ammunition's hard to find for it, but I do love it. It's a great gun. You know, it has a lot of history to it. So thank you.
I just wrap it all up by saying I love you and happy birthday.
Something that Grandpa gave me. It's a Ruger 1022 semi-automatic rifle with a spotting scope. It can shoot off, depending on how big your mag is, a lot of bullets in a really short amount of time. The first time that I got to shoot this gun with Grandpa, we were at the shooting range just south of Salina there, spotting it in at 200 yards, and we were hitting the bullseye every time. And it was really fun to see Grandpa out there and about with the shooting guns. We were shooting a little cricket and a 7 MOA and a couple hand pistols, and it just was really fun to get out there and just to shoot off some bullets. And I want to thank Grandpa for all that he's done for me and for everything, and for teaching me stuff. And he's still teaching me stuff, and I'm grateful for the time that I get to spend with him. And it's been really fun, and I just want to say I love you, Grandpa.
The gun I got from Grandpa is the Beretta 9mm from the Highway Patrol. And it has the Highway Patrol logo and everything written on it. Grandpa got this gun as part of his work in the legislature. They gave this to him at recognition of some of the things that he had done for.
Grandpa, you're the best. Happy birthday.
Grandpa, I love the pistol you gave me. I'm very grateful for it. Me and my boys have already gone hunting rabbits with it many times. I appreciate the times that you and I have gone up and down the freeway and the chats that you've talked to me about. It's meant the world to me. It's changed my life for the better. I love and appreciate you and want to wish you a happy birthday.
Well, this has been to have Dad's birthday and be able to celebrate that birthday, 80th birthday. It's quite a feat, and we all love Dad. And it would be neat to have these feelings of our appreciation for Dad, for Grandpa, be able to be expressed by each one personally. But know Grandpa, that each one of your family love you dearly and are grateful for that association, for the things that you taught each one of us in your own way, and we have enjoyed our years together, and we've had wonderful years. You and Mom have been great parents, great grandparents, and just wonderful to be able to share this moment in time with you as we celebrate your 80th birthday, and grateful for all the legacy that you have left, because you have left a great legacy. And like we've said, each one of us here in our family express to you that love and appreciation for those years, and wish you happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday.
Hey Dad, happy birthday. I'm so glad that we have the same birthday, that we've shared it for all these years, and we've had so much fun together. I remember you having Barbie cakes and fun little frilly things for your birthday that you had to share with me, and I loved and appreciated that. I love how you're always so willing to help us with whatever we need help with, and you're always willing to drop whatever you're doing to make sure that we have what we need. You're the best, Dad. I hope you have a great day, and happy birthday.
Brad, happy birthday. It's been 30 years since we've been together, and I've appreciated every minute of it. You've always made me feel like no matter what I've done, I've been a success, and I appreciate that from you. And it's always important to me how you make family the number one thing in your life. You've always said how proud you are of the grandkids, every one of them, and every one of your sons-in-laws and daughter-in-laws. You're the great man. We love you. Thanks, Grandpa.
Start. We love you and happy birthday!
The ring of fire, and it burned